At first I thought Tank was just going to beat him in like 5 or 6 rounds. I don't know. We have to see now. I got caught up with the hype.
Hopefully I could get that rematch because I know what I can do.
Left wondering, are we going to get a rematch with this? Which I wouldn't hate, but I don't know if there's like a big demand for it.
Boxing legend Mike Tyson advised Tank Davis to reconsider a rematch with Lamont Roach. Tyson acknowledged Davis's prowess in the ring, but emphasized the challenges Roach presents.
I think Gervonta Davis is probably the greatest fighter around now, but he's got a tough fight coming up. You know, he's the top dog. There's no doubt about it. He showed that.
I think Davis is probably the greatest fighter around. Now, but he's got a tough fight coming up. You know, he's the top doll. There's no doubt about it. He shows that when questioned about similarities between himself and Gervonta, Mike Tyson humorously remarked that the only commonality might be their legal troubles. He downplayed comparisons, suggesting that beyond their brushes with the law, their fighting styles and careers differ significantly. This response underscores Tyson's perspective on the distinct paths each boxer has taken.
Davis, a lot of people say he reminds you of them. Does he remind you of yourself?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just getting in trouble with the law. Other than that, no.
Davis, a lot of will say he reminds you of them. Does he remind you of yourself? I don't know. Maybe just getting in trouble with the law. That no, Davis has previously commented on the comparisons between himself and Mike. Tyson acknowledging Tyson's renowned skills and power, however, Davis confidently stated that he possesses the whole package, implying a more comprehensive set of attributes. This assertion reflects Davis's belief in his versatility and completeness.
I don't really be trying. I like to hit the face.
What was Mike Tyson?
He was a brawler.
Brawl means more than one person. So he knocked people out real quick. You knock people out real quick.
Yeah, but I can knock you out like...
So you saying that you can knock him out faster than Mike Tyson, probably, if it was a challenge?
Mike Tyson got power and skills. I feel as though like I have like the whole package.
Following the controversial draw against Lamont Roach, and Davis expressed a strong desire for a rematch. He believes that a second encounter would allow him to demonstrate his true capabilities, suggesting that the initial fight didn't fully showcase his potential.
Rapping gets harder.
Davis's eagerness indicates his commitment to setting the record straight and proving his dominance in the lightweight division.
Night for the sport. Didn't get what the decision I want, but we didn't get a loss either, so I felt like I won it, you know, the last couple rounds, so it's cool. Lamont is a great fighter. Hopefully I could get that rematch because I know what I can do in a fight, but it's cool.
Okay, questions?
Okay.
Critics speculate that Davis might avoid a rematch with Lamont. Roach citing his history of not pursuing challenging fights, they point to the absence of a rematch with Ryan Garcia as evidence of Davis's reluctance to engage in tough B-outs. This perspective raises questions about Davis's willingness to confront adversaries who pose significant challenges to his record and reputation.
Never see that fight happen again. It just will not happen. Gervonta Tank Davis doesn't like hard fights. It's that simple. We've seen it over and over. He fought a Ryan Garcia drained. He fought a very inexperienced Rolly Romero. He will not fight Devin Haney. He will not fight Shakur. He will not fight Pitbull Cruz again. He will not fight Lamont Roach again. He will not fight Tefimo. He will not fight Ino. He will not fight those guys. That's just not who Tank is.
In a candid commentary, Davis opined that Mike Tyson risked tarnishing his legacy by engaging in exhibition matches with internet personalities like Jake Interview. 7. Mike Tyson has expressed admiration for Davis's abilities, stating that with continued dedication and the right choices, Davis has the potential to achieve legendary status. While Tyson acknowledges Davis's talent, he also emphasizes the importance of making prudent decisions both inside and outside the ring. This mentorship-like advice underscores Tyson's recognition of Davis's potential and the pitfalls that could hinder his ascent.
The Tyson fight. Tell us, exactly why it's found on that. Do you think that it might have tarnished Mike's legacy in a way?
Done. Let's talk about
what's next for you? Hypothetically, if you are retired, what's next for you? Are you going to be doing entrepreneurial tub training? Where can we see Tank in the next 3 to 5?
Yeah, I'd probably be more building my like let's say portfolio, like just trying to just like separate myself from the limelight. You know, you feel like it's harder to find a fight like you wanted years ago now that you guys avoided years. I don't even think about that stuff like that.
What good skills?
You know, me and fighters is y'all thing to realize. Me and fighters are different. We way different. I don't look at it like I don't care about belts and I don't care about this. I don't care about none of that. You worry about taking out your car? Yeah, I worry about getting my money.
I don't really be trying. I like hit. I like to hit the face. What was my Tyson? He was in a bra. Means more than one person. So he knocked people out real quick. You knock people out real quick. Yeah, but I can knock you out. Like, so you saying that you can knock him out faster in, Mike Tyson probably if it was a challenge. Mike Tyson got power and skills. I feel as though like I have like the whole package. The recent bout between Lamont Roach and Davis deviated from Davis's typical fights, where he often secures knockouts. Roach displayed remarkable skill and resilience, pushing Davis through all 12 rounds and culminating in a controversial draw. This outcome highlighted Roach's capabilities and posed questions about Davis's performance against high-caliber opponents.
Brawler.
Brawl means more than one person. So he knocked people out real quick. You knock people out real quick.
Yeah, but I can knock you out like.
So you saying that you can knock him out faster than Mike Tyson, probably, if it was a challenge?
Mike Tyson got power and skills. I feel as though like I have like the whole pack.
Fellow lightweight boxer Devin Haney weighed in on the Roach-Davis fight, expressing that he was aware of Roach's skill level and personally believes Roach deserved the victory. Haney's perspective adds to the ongoing debate about the fight's outcome and underscores the respect Roach commands among his peers.
Was Lamont Roach robbed in this fight? What do y'all think? We're seeing a lot of the comments. People seem to think he was. He did outland Tank Davis. But was it by enough to get that decision? What do you think? Here's one of the punches he threw at Tank Davis right here. You can see the effect. Tank Davis did not look like normal Tank Davis tonight. You could see Lamont applying the pressure all night, especially around that 6th-round area where you usually see Tank Davis take off. I'll tell you what, it's one of the first fights I've paid for that we got our money's worth. What an ending, you know. So a majority draw was the decision. But what do y'all think, guys? Do you think Lamont got cheated out of this decision, or do you think the right call was a draw? It was a wild night. And then the knee, right? The knee was bizarre. Why did Gervonta Davis take a knee? That was strange to me. It came out of nowhere. He said it had something to do with something in his hair or whatnot. That was weird. Lamont thinks he won the fight. I think we're definitely going to get a rematch, but I want to ask the people out there, what do you think? Was Lamont robbed tonight? Let me know in the comments.
The contentious nature of the Roach-Davis fight, marked by disputed decisions and a surprising draw, has fueled widespread calls for a rematch. Fans, analysts, and fighters alike are eager to see a conclusive outcome, hoping a second bout will definitively determine the superior boxer. The controversy has intensified interest in a potential rematch, making it one of the most anticipated events in the boxing community.
To get your thoughts on the Gervonta Tank Davis situation. What was your assessment on his fight against Lamont Roach, and what are your thoughts on the knockdown that wasn't called in round 9?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good fight overall. Lamont, I always knew Lamont was, you know, he wasn't coming to lay down. I've been knowing Lamont since we was kids, so we came up in amateurs together. So I knew Lamont was serious. He was coming in there to fight, but he did a lot better than I thought he would, and I thought he won the fight personally. Yeah, the no knockdown, that was like unheard of. It was the first time I've ever seen it with my own 2 eyes, and yeah.
Boxing analyst Luke Thomas speculated that Davis might be contemplating retirement after fulfilling his remaining 3 contractual fights, potentially excluding a rematch with Lamont Roach. This insight suggests that Davis's career trajectory may not align with public demand for a rematch, leaving fans uncertain about the possibility of witnessing a second encounter between the 2 fighters.
He doesn't do it. Now we're left wondering, are we going to get a rematch with this? Which I wouldn't hate, but I don't know if there's like a big demand for it. Tank has said prior to this night that like all of this is, you know, he's got 3 fights left. This would have been one of them, so that would have been at least two more essentially this year if he can squeeze them in. He said it was supposed to be against Tank and Shakur Stevenson. Where are we with that now? What does this do to that? I genuinely don't know how to answer that question. I really don't. I don't know what PBC is going to... Dude, PBC has had a bit of a rough run of it. I want to be very clear. I'm not trying to pile on their difficulties, but like they lost Canelo or whatever the fuck Canelo's doing. Then they still have Gervonta. He's still a big star. I'm sure this sold well. And again, it sold well at the gate. So that's still great. But they're hoping to like build off of this. They didn't get it. They were trying to get something going with Tim Tszyu. That bottomed out last year. They wanted to get Errol Spence going. That didn't work.
Skepticism surrounds Davis's commitment to a rematch. With Lamont Roach, especially considering the array of lucrative fights available to him, critics argue that Davis needs to reaffirm his standing by taking on formidable opponents. Additionally, controversies arose from Davis's claim that hair gel affected his performance, a statement contradicted by his hairstylists who noted,